there was an announcement from the Smilegate official regarding the field boss exploit that happened in Korea, and I had no idea of like what they were talking about. Was there an exploit going on with the field boss? And then when I went into the Invent, the Korea Lost Ark community site, there is a very good post that well summarized the situation that's going on. 3 days ago on Wednesday, they updated the field boss because of people not getting like the essential runes or like Omnium Star, like horizontal stuff, or like Adventure Cook, like so on and so forth. The director wanted people to obtain them as fast as possible, so they allowed to repetitively kill the field boss on that field boss day. For other rewards, like the materials that comes out with the field boss and the gem, of course, like only one time obtainable on that day. That's how it was written in the patch note on Wednesday. But it turns out what was going on is that a critical mistake from a Smilegate happened. By the way, this horizontal improvement only applies to tier 3 field boss, not tier 4. So people who are like, huh? Can I infinitely farm for the legendary poison rune and the +5 skill point for the Sevika Atun? 07. No, that's tier 4. Now the problem is all the tier 3 field bosses were spawning every hour, even though that day was not a field boss day. From yesterday, which was a Chaos Gate day, not a field boss, Thursday, the field boss was also spawning at the same time with the Chaos Gate, which the Smilegate didn't even knew as well, because they knew now after like 3 days. It took 3. So what's the problem with this? Drakus, the field boss from the Vodus, is the problem. Drakus, if you kill him, it gives you tier 3 shard tradable, small, destruction and the guardian stone, and the tier 3 juices and the card exp as well. So problem number 1, the field boss was spawning even though it was not a field boss day. And problem number 2, tradable mats, they were obtainable multiple times, infinitely. So few people who knew that this exploit was possible, they started killing the Drakus from channel 1 until the last channel that was generated from the Chaos Gate. You can get all these reward even on next hour, and the next hour, and the next hour. Someone actually flexed the result of the exploit, and this amount is killing the Drakus from channel 1 to the last channel for 2 hours. Pokemon Battle Song! Like this post says, like, it doesn't matter if it's not me who's getting problem, ban all of them, .gif, KEKW. So the announcement was made from the Smilegate, and the TLDR, their staff made a mistake of, making the filter settings and the time setting, KEKW. They're gonna make the tier 3 materials that they got, like EXP and everything, into minus, into negative, as it happened on the NA and EU. And on the ones that they cannot do, for example, the tier 3 shard, what if like they already sold this from the auction house? How are they gonna return it? In those kind of cases, they are gonna replace it with the equivalent value of tier 4 materials. So they're gonna take away tier 4 tradable materials instead of the tier 3 if they don't have the tier 3 in their inventory. Spam OM. Furthermore, if people still exploits even after this announcement, then they're gonna take steps. See, usage restriction, which means, like ban, permaban, according to their, TOS. Hope this exploit doesn't happen on the West. Henry! I'm relying on you! Make the game greater! Stay Giga Chat, spam 07.